December 7th, 1941. Japan launches a surprise attack on American soil at Pearl Harbor. Just before 8 a.m. on that Sunday morning, hundreds of Japanese fighter planes descended on the base, damaging 20 American naval vessels, 8 battleships, and over 300 airplanes. More than 2,400 American soldiers and civilians died in the attack, and 1,000 people were wounded. One day after the attack, on December 8th, Congress approves President Franklin D. Roosevelt's declaration of war against Japan, thus pushing the United States into World War II.
I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, a state of war.
After Pearl Harbor, racist ideas that Japanese personnel living in America could be spies spread through the country. 10 weeks after Pearl Harbor, FDR signs Executive Order 9066, authorizing the removal of any or all people from military areas as deemed necessary or desirable. As a result, approximately 120,000 men, women, and children of Japanese descent, 2/3 of which were American citizens, were forced to abandon their homes, jobs, and businesses and relocate to internment camps. Boarding trains and buses, Japanese Americans from Washington and Central California were transported miles away from their homes to Hart Mountain, Wyoming. Upon arrival to camp, the citizens of Hart Mountain were met with very little in terms of accommodations. Many of the barracks that they were to live in were still under construction and barren. Each barrack contained one wood-burning stove and an army cot with 2 blankets for each member. However, despite these sparse accommodations, many citizens worked around their situation. They built custom furniture from the scrap wood and added personal elements from their culture. Nothing was paved. When it rained, the roads turned to mud. Long lines for bathrooms, laundry, and meals tore up the ground. Most meals consisted of canned foods, such as Vienna sausage. Many Japanese Americans got involved around camp. They worked to farm the dusty, barren soil to provide food. Women would help weave camouflage blankets for the troops. Children still attended school taught by white volunteers. Books, school supplies, and furniture were limited, but were shared among students. At its peak, 1,500 students attended the high school at Hart Mountain. Sporting events, especially baseball, crafting groups, and social clubs kept inmates entertained and provided a distraction from the dullness of camp life. Among children, Girl and Boy Scout programs flourished. Hart Mountain's 13 scout troops and 2 Cub Scout packs were the most of any of the 10 camps. Finally, after 3 years behind fences, in January 1945, the internees of Hart Mountain were allowed to return home. Given $25 and a one-way ticket back, Japanese Americans said goodbye to the camp beneath Hart Mountain.
やったねかけた情けの数ほど並ぶとくり眺めてちょっと良い機嫌 飲んで酔っ払って天下を取った日で、あの国土競馬ちょっと肘でっぽさ、ちょっとね